Bo Black's here. Bo Black's, the man on Twitter versus.
Yes.
This guy. He literally saved my VidCon. My VidCon sucks. I was literally crying from lack of Street Pass. Like, then this man showed up. It's like, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do your Tomodachi Life episode.
Yeah.
We gotta add you. We gotta make a me out of you. You're gonna love that. And then you can share it on Twitter versus like, yes, and Nick of Street Pass Princeton, it was my Picasso.
Yeah. The Gaming Otter.
The Gaming Otter. Oh, the Gaming Otter, right. The Gaming Otter says, so you wanna, what do you think of VidCon so far? Hey Tails, what's up, Tails?
Yo, what's up, Tails?
Yo, I love this. Hey, Jens.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, VidCon's been decent. It's the same. It's pretty similar every year.
We need to invite you to PAX West.
Yeah, PAX is probably better than VidCon.
If you could be my cameraman, I'd pick you over my twin brother. Sorry, Robert, I don't like you right now. Yeah.
Sorry, Robert.
When I made Luigi, I'd be like, Mario, very angry at you, Mario. Mario, I'm just so pissed off at you. Hi, Miguel, how are you? Hi.
Hi.
So, yeah, I just love Toasty. Oh yeah, I got a picture with some guy named Just Toasty. You know who that is?
No, but there's a lot of guys on YouTube with toast names.
Yeah.
So
like Toasty Toast or Just
Toastify,
yeah.
Toast.
They really
Sonic Toast.
Well, all toasters, toast. All toasters.
Yep. All toasters.
So I have to ask you, what's your favorite video game of all time?
Pikmin.
Right. I forgot you're a Pikmin boy.
Yes.
So you're like Pikmin, my boy.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of games. Like, why don't you say a top 5 for us? So Pikmin 2.
Pikmin 2.
Okay.
Another Crab's Treasure.
Okay, that's a good
Sonic
one.
Sonic X Shadow Generation.
Okay.
The Sims 2.
Oh my God.
And League of Legends.
Okay, so I have to pick my 5. Okay. Star Fox. I have to go with Star Fox. Ocarina of Time. Trauma Center New Blood, because I worked in the hospital, so I could literally like spout jargons like, you wouldn't believe the patient I'm dealing with. He's throwing a fit because his operation isn't expensive enough. Are you serious? Yeah, his friend just had a hernia operation that cost $40,000 and he doesn't want to be outdone. And I'm just like, what? Like, and then I show that to my Princeton parents. They're like, Nick, you're literally ridiculous with this game. I know, I can't help it, Mom and Dad. So yeah, those 3. And then Tomodachi Life. Yes, he has played Tomodachi Life. We might get him in an episode today. So we're gonna hope for that. So I know I have a baby on my island. I actually made a baby out of Teddy Swims. You know who Teddy Swims is?
No.
The singer who did Lose Control. He kind of saved my life back in 2023. I went through an abusive relationship. And then when I heard his song, he basically stepped in my headspace and was like, Nick, you gotta take everything you hate in your life and you gotta make it positive. Like,
yeah, and then you made him into Tamagotchi.
And I did, yeah. I did make him in
Next up.
I love how you keep saying
Tamagotchi Life.
Because it's basically like when Tipster would mispronounce Naruto. We say what do we say again? Naruto.
I don't know.
Naruto. Like he
Yeah.
would butcher and I was like, really, Tippy? Really?
The way I pronounce was probably the biggest pet peeve for the fans of that series.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So what did I say? Top 5. Okay. Star Fox, Trauma Center New Blood, Ocarina of Time, Tomodachi Life, and this is the 5th one. I kind of want to go with Odyssey. That's a really good one. I like Odyssey a lot.
Bonanza might beat it out though. Are you excited?
Well, you know, I have to say, I was kind of like 7 out of 10 on the presentation. I thought it was great, but the thing that sold it for me was Pauline's voice actress. Like, the song that she sang felt very like Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I was like, okay. I was like, it's not that the game didn't look good. It looked great, but my thing was like the control. Because like if that game does not control well, that could go either way. And I'm just like, you know, when they do the Joy-Con thing, you're kind of wondering like, they're not going to do motion control, right?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Because imagine when they did they do like Wii Play motion controls with Pikmin? Did you like that? Was that good?
Yeah, but in Pikmin it was good because you have the character and the cursor, and if you can separate them, it's actually more efficient.
That is
so that's
true.
One of the few games that is actually good on
I didn't care for the Mario Power Tennis one. That was like, could you hold that for me if you hold my camera? So we're gonna have him hold the camera really quick. So I need to put my water away because my water is Hey Jen's Council. You know, that's why was Diddy Kong introduced. Well, no Diddy on stream.
No Diddy.
No.
Yeah. What's your opinion on Skyward Sword?
You know, I don't think it's a bad... You know, it's funny. I actually was in a Skyward Sword commercial back in 2011. I'm serious. I was at a Skyward Sword.
Nice.
Yeah. So this was back when I was friends with Triforce and what's her name? Nintendo Fangirl, and we were basically standing. She was like one of those like tingles. She was with like they basically went up to her and they're like, you and your friend are so good. We need you to stand in the center and we need you to cheer. And like that was like the director who's like super gay. We loved it. And he was like yeah. And then basically, if you see me in the commercial, I'm basically standing in my leather jacket that my mom bought me. That's Italian because she's Sicilian. And she was like, oh my god, my son looks so beautiful.
That's awesome. So you're contractually obligated to like Skyward Sword.
Well, to an extent. To an extent. I'll criticize it when it needs to be criticized. Like, the game takes a long time to get going. A long time. But when it does hit its stride, it is nice. I do have a problem with the motion controls. Like, even Bill Trinan, and I met Bill Trinan not too long ago. You know, I met him back in 2015, and he looks like my dad now. So, if he was in his 50s. And so, like, you really start to see, like, okay, so I have to ask you a super serious question.
All right.
Okay, you ready for it?
Yeah.
Hold on. So, what do you like Doug Bowser? Because I'm like kind of like nah.
Kind of neutral on him.
You're neutral?
He's just like a CEO. He doesn't seem like.
But he's no Reggie.
Yeah, he doesn't have the flair of the other
Right.
CEOs. He's just like any CEO of a company.
I have
really.
to be upfront, when he gave that speech for the Switch 2, I was like, you're lacking some flavor in your dish.
He was
Bland,
hired to
bland,
be a corporate
like really.
guy.
I'm just like, Doug, you can do better. Why are you at VidCon? Why am I not at VidCon?
Yeah, why wouldn't?
I'm meeting Bo Blacks right
Yeah.
now. This guy is my hero.
Yes.
Yes. Bo Blacks, Nintendo Mail. So, yeah. Are you going to share this on your Twitter?
Probably not, because people are mean on Twitter. People are
I
mean.
know, and then they can, you
People
know
are
what?
mean.
You know what? You got to do it. You know why? So then you tag Tipster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we do it. I'm going to tag Tipster. I'm going to do it this way.
Yeah, because you know he'll see it. He's
Oh,
on
I
there
know.
right now.
Oh, I
He's
know.
on Twitter right now.
Oh, he's on 24/7. Hey, Tipster, are you watching? All right, so I got to share on Facebook, so come right back. This is how I worked with that years ago. Hold on, I'll tell you the story. I'm not speaking short. Worked with that years ago. Hold on, I'll tell you the story. I'm not speaking short. So you did.
Bring the menudo.
So you did.
Bring the menudo.
Bring the menudo.
Where's the menudo?
Bring the menudo. All right.
Where's the menudo?
All right, we gotta go to Discord. One last thing to share. Thank you.
Hi.
So, thank you.
Hi.
So, hi, how was the bus ride? Horrible. I'm still awake, and Bo Blacks is right here. So, Bo Blacks, what are we gonna do? We're gonna walk around a little bit because we got some.
Walk around, make VidCon better.
Yes, we
by
are.
People seeing us. You know.
There's literally no Dance Dance Revolution. I need to take you on. When do you leave?
On Monday. Monday afternoon. So I'm basically here all day, and then the next day all day, and then I'm gone.
Can we do? Is there anything convention related on Sunday?
No, the convention this is the last day.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Can we go to an arcade tomorrow?
Yes.
I want to play some DDR.
Let's do it.
You owe me a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get to see why I'm the DDR champion in
Oh
Princeton,
God.
New Jersey.
If Tips is looking at this right now, he's sweating thinking about moving that much. He's
Oh my God. Tipster when he sees the footwork.
yeah.
No, my favorite was what my brother said about. You know about the whole drama with the Chugga Conroy stuff back last year? So he said, hey Nick, I think Chugga Conroy's jealous of your fancy footwork. And I was like, he can have my shoes all he wants. and then my brother's like, we are so bad. I don't care. I don't care. Does he want my shoes?
Yeah.
We were bad like that.
Yeah, like.
We were bad like that.
Yeah, the Nintendo community, like half the people's shoes were missing at PAX. So
I know.
No, I'm
I
just
know.
kidding.
I know.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
I got my
Chugga.
shoe right here.
Here
I
it
got
is.
my shoe
I
right
know,
here.
it was stressful.
So what's everyone saying in chat? Oh, that's the. Oh, we gotta do this real quick. Deal?
A deal.
Someone's saying, is Plain Rock even here?
Yeah, he was.
He was.
He's in the area. Yeah, but when I talked with him, he said he'd come like day 2 VidCon and then maybe like
You know,
the third day.
He was at the Switch 2 launch, Smash, the Switch 2 console.
Yeah.
And then the manager came out and was like, you're banned from the store. I was kind of like laughing, and I was recording it on my 2DS XL, and I posted on my channel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have like vlogs of the Switch 2 experience. Not the experience, you know what I mean? Like waiting for the console on my 2DS XL.
Yeah, I think I might have seen you in the clip putting up your 2DS, and I was thinking like, dude, the 2DS is fucking.
I know.
Recording stuff with a 3DS in public, especially now, is like so great.
My favorite is the Chapel Rowan. She's like, you can record with your DS. So like, yeah, Chapel Rowan, yeah, woo. Yeah, we should get up and walk a little more.
Yeah, yeah.
Get up. Oh God.
Oh, we're
That's what
getting
happens
old.
when you get older.
We're old, yeah.
Well, Blacks
People
is
are
like
trying
my
to call me
nephew.
Unk because I'm 28, so.
I'm 37, honey,
Yeah.
so get ready for it.
Oh God,
You
yeah,
know,
I'm gonna be
Tipster's-
like ancient.
Tipster's my age.
Oh
Tipster's-
wow, he looks older than you.
Because he didn't take
Because
care
he
of
doesn't.
himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally,
That's
we
what
know
I'm
that
saying.
already. And I already stressed out so much with my life,
Yeah,
so.
he's still looking good despite it. So.
Well, you know, sometimes homophobia keeps you alive. Yeah, you gotta be smile when everyone says horrible slurs to you. Just like,
Yeah.
I love you too.
Yeah.
So my favorite is there's always like God people, and they're like, you're committing sin, and then just like, and love wins, and love wins. So.
Yeah. Hey, Jesus was technically committing sin when he got hung on the cross, and then
You know-
they changed up the sins. They updated
And
it.
honestly, Mary was artificially inseminated. So is that like against religion too? So yeah, right.
Like Mary could have been trans. We don't.
That's
Well, actually,
You're terrible.
Wait, she wanted to have a womb in that case. Whatever. I'm not good at biology.
Well, I guess they could have technically transplanted the womb into Mary.
Yeah, God can do anything.
Yeah, God can literally
God
do
can do
anything.
anything.
God can literally do anything.
Yeah. We used to say when someone transitions to this God's plan. You know?
Oh well, that would be Drake, and we don't want God's plan. So we don't want Drake's
Not
God.
that plan.
Not that plan.
Okay.
So, alright, what else are we doing right now? So, what's your favorite booth?
Oh, is this another? Probably the one where the Love on the Spectrum cast is at.
Where's that?
Over that way.
Okay, let's
I
go that
actually
way.
got some shirts from that booth, so. Yeah, have you seen that show?
Which show?
Love on the Spectrum?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's a dating show on Netflix.
Should I go on it?
I don't know.
Should I go on it?
Because,
A gay autistic who
Yeah.
basically.
yeah, it's for autistic people to find love, and it's worked. And now they're famous and they're near a VidCon.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So, and have you gotten lucky at VidCon? Any girls hit you up at all? You know, I'll be your wig man if you need it.
Confidential.
Oh, it's confidential.
Confidential info.
Well, so is mine. Like my friend Demetri is always like, "Hey Nick, so the reason why you didn't hang out with us tonight, did you have like one of those?" And I was like, "No, nephew, I did not have that." You didn't have that? And I was like, "Yeah, I was working on Street Pass Live 3." So,
Yeah.
which you have to watch the panel videos. You'll love them. So, yeah, we did Street Pass Live 1 at PAX West in 2023. We did the Live 2 at East, and we did, what's it called? We did Street Pass Live 3 at West last year. So the panel that I have that's slated is Nintendo handheld gaming, the future of the Nintendo handheld history. Love on the Spectrum's over here. Awesome sauce. Sorry. Hey. Oh my god, they do have arcade machines. Like barely any. What are we?
There it is.
Where is it?
There.
Where?
Past it.
Oh, I passed it? Oh, that's it? So this is it. Okay. So are you taking any people? Because I'm gay and autistic, so
Yeah, we need some love.
we need some gay autistic people on the show.
I don't work for the show.
Oh, that's a shame. Right, you're only a booth member. I know. Don't kill the messenger. So if I wanted to contact anybody, who would I do it with?
Sure, like,
You have
who
business
the
card?
producer is. I'll give you my card.
Okay.
I'm not sure who I don't know the producers.
See, gays need love too. You don't want to get me started on gay dating culture because it just sucks ass. It's horrible. Like,
Gay
dating culture.
dating culture.
Oh, that's even worse. That's like being like gay and black and all that other stuff. It's like, yep, throw that out the window.
Yeah, when Netflix is coming in to save us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I love it.
Thank you.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Netflix. I
Yeah.
love it.
Okay, I'll see if it's
So, I think one of the most amazing things about my life is when I moved to San Diego, how really friendly people were. and I just wasn't like used to that in my life.
Yes.
And you know, after like the 2017 Switch launch line, the thing that really inspired me the most was people's just absolute kindness.
Yes.
Like what you really don't realize is people are nicer in person than they are online, and you really have to have a thick layer of walls and such to not like drink other people's poison. And it's just such a hard thing to go through every day. You're just like, well, what did you mean what you said? And what did you say what you mean? And then you're just like,
Yeah. Speaking of people being nicer in real life, there were some haters of mine
Oh
that
my God.
recognized me at the con.
They did?
And they come up to me and said they were fans, and I didn't know they were haters.
do you want me to punch them in the face for you?
But no, they were super kind, and then I look at their profiles later because they showed it to me.
Yeah.
And literally, like an hour before we met, they creep shotted me and like
Yeah.
shit talking me.
Yeah, I believe
And
it.
I'm like, wait, so like
So funny-
they just crumble in real life. Like they just like act like they're fans because they don't
Oh, I
know
get
what
it.
else to do. I guess.
Well, for me, it was like when I was at Level. Was it Level Up Expo? No, it was. What's that convention? Oh, it was like. It was kind of like Evo. It was Evo. Yeah, when I was at Evo with Plain Rock, and then a bunch of like kind of Plain Rock-ish fans, but also the Switch launch fandom. When they were there, one of them was wearing that E hat, and I was like, oh. And I had to basically smile through it. I was like, you have a great fan base, and then just basically smiling. I'm like not thinking of certain drama. And I'm just like, I'm showing so much maturity right now. You guys are wonderful as you go into your cesspool of Reddit and just keep talking about me for the rest of the 8 years that you've been talking about me. But I don't care. Please keep doing it. I've handled many years of my own drama and trauma like Jamie Lee Curtis. So, and I've seen the movie Psycho 50 times, honey. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's funny. I actually did talk to Gerard Khalil a while back.
Oh wow. Like
Yeah.
is this post?
No, on LinkedIn. Yeah, it was actually this year.
Oh okay.
You know, I'm kind of mixed with him because I don't think he's a bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spotted you.
Nice.
I was at the creator lunch last year. I shook your hand, but it was
Nice.
very brief. Yeah. Who are you? What's your name?
I'm Nick. I'm the gaming honor.
Nick. Game on. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
Jaden. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, Jaden, nice
Here,
to
can I
meet
get a picture with both of you?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, here I'll have to bring out my 3DS then.
Okay. Here, I think I could get all. Here, hold on. Could get all of us.
Yay.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm a
Do what
bot.
you need to do. Oh, he's a bot.
Yeah.
We don't trust AI. No, just kidding.
All right, guys.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You enjoying the con? Or y'all leaving the last day?
I might come back.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might come back in.
Yeah, we
How are
might.
you doing? How are you
Doing good.
on?
Just with the crew. Just gonna
Nice.
see what's going on.
Do I follow you on Twitter?
I don't think so.
I follow a lot
I
of
have
people.
like 99 followers.
Oh, can I be 100?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
I'm gonna have to follow you too. I'll have to follow you too. So I'll have
I'll
to
get you guys right back. Is it a vlog or is it live?
Well, I'm live right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
The
go.
game, that sounds like very familiar.
Well, I used to be Street Pass Princeton.
Okay.
Does that sound familiar?
What was it?
Street Pass Princeton?
Maybe.
Have you heard of a person named Etika?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Did
why.
you like Etika? Oh no.
I do everything to respect him. I do everything to respect him.
I grew up on Etika.
Yep, there we live. Yep. We were like, where did you go? We had some behind the scenes stuff we had to address. Not Shane Dawson stuff. We don't want to talk about Shane Dawson.
Yeah.
Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson, that guy goes,
He doesn't do anything weird with cats.
oh my god. Or Willow Smith, you know what I mean, Willow Smith.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Does he like how he whips the hair back and forth?
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Oh, no,
That was
dude.
like, why are you doing that, Shane? Why are you
Like-
doing that? What happened to the
Yeah.
stream? We're back, guys. I want to walk a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could check if I still have that Pikmin stuff. Actually, I probably don't have it. Shit.
Damn.
Because I had, I had, your Pikmin pins. I bought you at PAX for you. That's how much I'm, your big fan. So, you're just like, oh my god, Nick, you love me?
Oh my god, all these pins and I didn't even follow back.
I never watched Nick's concert before. Nick, yeah, he watched Tipster for a little bit. Actually, my favorite of Tipster was when, okay, I'll tell you. So, you know who Triforce is, right?
Yeah.
So, there was a time during 2018 where a content creator and I were kind of holding Triforce's feet to the fire because he, did that stream where he tried to make me look bad in 2017. So in 2018, Todd Rogers and Billy Mitchell were under the fire. So that we kind of lumped Triforce in there. And so what ended up happening was there was a part where Tipster said, and Tipster did a good job of clipping it from Triforce, and he said, I gave refs tips. I never bribed a ref. I gave them tips. I was like, oh my God, tips, Triforce. And then Tipster's like, you know what, Tipster? You know, I don't like you all the time. This is the best video I ever did in my entire life. And I'm gonna play this for the rest of my life until I'm dead. So it's like my favorite. And then my twin brother actually came to my defense in 2019 when anyone who knows the history of me and my channel, I was the Street Pass Princeton group leader, and I didn't get along with the New York group for certain reasons. So there was a guy by the name of Jordan White, and he knows because he watches me way too much, and he literally lurks on the internet all the time and looks at me. I'm not even kidding you. He's like a stalker.
Wow.
Literally a loser. So anyway, look, I feel sorry for this guy, but he was just weird. And then what ended up happening was, like, he left a comment on Tipster's channel, and the comment was hilarious. He basically said, Tipster, you should talk to me, and this is Jordan. He's like, Tipster, you should talk to me about Nick because I have all this dirt on him, and he's probably stalking me the rest of my life. Like, Jordan, the only one who's stalking me is you, and you need to get that straight. Oh, but you're probably too bisexual to know what that means because I'm gay, and I got to the point. So it was just like, what the dude, like, you know, it was really hard for me to come out. Like, I can't tell you, Bo Black's like, my parents are like Republican, conservative, Catholics.
Yeah.
So my mother was like, oh, you're gonna give each other the A-word disease, and my father's like, oh, it's for procreation. I'm just like, can I get a break, God? Like, can I get a single break here? And I'm literally gonna die on the cross. I'm not Jesus. Like, what the? So it was pretty bad, Bo Blacks. You know, like, people don't see my life behind the scenes. They just assume, oh, well, he's some white guy from Princeton, so he has everything. No, I don't. Just because my father was a dentist, he didn't give me shit. Like, I was the youngest of 6 kids. He tried to give me as little as possible. So, we got to go again.
Sure.
Do you want to go?
I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know where we're walking to.
Well, is there any arcades around here? Do you have your phone? Do you want to look at maps or anything and, like, see what's around here? Want to walk down the street a little bit?
Sure, maybe, or we could continue walking around the con, because I just don't know what's
You want to go in the con again? We can go in the con again. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't really mind.
Someone said, imagine Creek Craft. Did you see them? Did you see Creek Craft?
No, but I've heard his name, and I saw some other people who met up with him.
Can you go to the Hollywood sign? That we're way too far for that, buddy. This is Anaheim. The Hollywood sign is in Hollywood. That's like 40, 50 miles from here, honey. You know how big Los Angeles County is?
It's really big.
Oh yeah, like I lived in San Diego for 6 years, so I could literally preach to the choir about San Diego. So, I mean, I might not be Smosh or Matt Pat, but I mean, I have like some reputability. I mean, like even Bo Blacks doesn't watch my content, and he has to start watching it again. So, I'd give you a few videos to watch. You don't have to watch all.
But I recognize your username.
I know you
Definitely.
do. Well, of course he does.
It's the Gaming Honor, the one and only.
Yes, the one and only. So, do we want to go in or not going? It's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of.
You want to walk outside more? Let's walk.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's walk outside.
Just walk around.
So, have you talked to Craig recently? I think he's dating some chick.
I've been wanting to talk with him, but it's a little hard with with time zones.
Yeah, I know that.
But I'm wanting to be catching up with him again because I haven't talked to him in forever. Like, I'm the type of person where, like, once I become really good friends with someone, it's a bad habit that I'm trying to break. But I'm like, okay, I got them secured as good friends, so I'm gonna like focus on the people who, you know, I'm not as good friends with yet or whatever, but that's a bad mentality to have, so I'm trying to, I want to talk with him more.
Can I tell you, like, when I saw you, I started crying.
Really?
Like, I hated this convention. I just hated it. I hated every minute of it, and then you showed up, and it was like, oh my God, someone I know. And then just like, what the And you're probably like, oh my God, Nick, you're like a nobody. Get the
No. I was kind of just walking around trying to find stuff to do too because I'm having a lot more free time.
Well, if it made you feel any better, if Tipster was here to make you happy and him uncomfortable, I would kiss him. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't kiss Tipster if he paid me.
Too much walking for Tipster.
There.
Way too much.
You think Tipster would go on a diet? He's on the seafood diet.
His diet is like ordering one less large soda.
That's like a diabetic, right? God.
Yeah, I mean...
We're going so hard on him.
Yeah.
I think my favorite was when you're eating the mayo against the vegan teacher.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, like, some people will come up to me and like, Nick, you have a nutrition degree. Are you a nutrition Nazi? I'm like, no, I'm not a nutrition Nazi. But I'm not the vegan teacher. I'm like, no. That's like, you know, I was a vegetarian for 5 years. And I had to explain to people, look, everybody's body works differently. You have individual needs. And if your needs match what you eat, then you should function as well as a person. So if you're gonna play this pious game of like, you have to eat this way to work better, it's like, look, honey, you can eat however you want and that fits for you. But if you're gonna shovel like diet tribes down someone's throat, then expect to be like leering eyes, like really hilariously. My favorite was the vegans putting roses in the grocery store beef trays, and then the guys being like, oh, now I can have a lovely flower when I eat my dinner. It's like really hilarious. I was like laughing hysterically. I was like, sometimes I have to burn people in the comment section because they don't understand what they're saying is nasty. And I'm just like, please don't watch me get on my bad side. I will literally roast you so bad. So it'll be like reminding me when I went to an old folks home and I was playing my Game Boy Advance like Indian style on the floor, and then some elderly woman comes up to me and says to me, is that a religion? And I just started laughing, and I'm just like, she thinks I'm playing a religion. It was funny. And then what does the one say? If I had a screwdriver, I could get out of here. Oh my god, Avocado Poppy, just the BBL Drizzy guy, just see, I'm moving up. I'm moving up. It's just taking time.
Slow climb.
I actually, yeah, it's way too slow. I need to like it up.
True.
So tell me, you watched Chugga Conroy when you were like little? Tell me about that. I'm curious. Because I never got the whole appeal of him because I was like way ahead of his time.
Yeah, so it was when his Pikmin Let's Play was new, and I was addicted to Pikmin as a kid, still am.
Okay.
And I just looked up on YouTube and typed in Pikmin. It was his first time ever using YouTube, and then he was talking over a video game, literally first Let's Player I ever saw, and I'm like, this is really cool, I want to do it, and I became a fan. So it's as simple as like the first thing I saw type, type V. But, I mean, he's a nice channel, especially for kids, you know? Within
reason.
Yeah, wait, what's wrong with the
Chugga? No, like he just, like, he sometimes says certain things, like he needs to, like he'll say, like, things and you're just like, okay, you're playing on the line a little bit.
Yeah,
he plays on the line.
He does that less in his main videos and more on Runaway Guys though, right?
I think so. Does he get a little more saucy on Runaway Guys, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe we should go back in the con.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I mean,
we can run into people.
I would like that.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Yeah, like that guy we just ran into.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
So, I can't believe the creator of BBL Drizzy literally DM'd me while I'm at VidCon. This is so dope. He, you know, we got to do some AI stuff together. I was like coming out with like a really good idea for AI content and, you know.
Well, now would be the time to capitalize.
I know.
AI is everything now, alright?
I still like the BBL Drizzy song. You have to literally listen to it.
Yeah, you gotta show me it later.
I will show you BBL Drizzy. I wish I could have your live reaction to it. So. BBL Drizzy. BBL
I don't even know the song and I'm trying to
I'm going in.
BBL.
No Diddy. I'm going in. It's like, I'm thicker than a snicket. I'm thicker than a ninja.
Yeah, I don't even know the song, but fuck it, dude.
Yeah, you gotta play that song eventually. I'm going.
Yeah, I'm the type of person that just listens to music, but like
it was like when Drake,
whatever's on. And
basically, Drake ruined his career. Like he made the wrong enemies.
Yeah, but isn't Drake like in fucking court right now for some shit?
Is he? Oh my god.
Or is it Kanye?
Oh my
I don't
god.
know. They're all like getting crazy.
See, Bo Blacks is my hero, so I will always need Bo Blacks around. So, did you name your channel after like Pikmin, kind of like Bulborb? That's what I thought.
The Bo Black. Or no, fuck. I'm so used to my username. The Bulb Blacks.
Bulb Blacks.
Yes, the final boss in Pikmin, Emperor Bulb Blacks.
Yeah.
Like Bulborb.
You know what's really funny when it came to the whole Kendrick and Drake drama? Was like one of my coworkers was asking me, and my coworker is black, and he's like, Nick, you're white. How do you know this drama? And I'm like, because drama is gay man electrolytes. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, don't you know how much I pay attention to this stuff? It's like when, you know, like when Triforce tried to go after me. It's like, yeah, you messed with a Sicilian. Now I go for blood. So there you go.
Yeah,
so,
you survived all the drama.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I outlived Dana Plato. What's up?
Is Triforce still around?
he doesn't do as much anymore. He basically just he's a cuck for his wife.
Damn, gaming order wins.
I know, right?
You won.
Yeah, I know. I did. It's just shame. So sorry, Triforce, you lose. Maybe you'll play Tetris with someone else. So anyway, let's get in.
Yeah.
Let's get in a moment. So what are we at? 42%.
You guys ready to come in?
You go first. You go first. Okay, I'm gonna get obviously. Yeah, so I have to put my thing down. You know? Go get checked.
Thanks so much. Have a nice day.
It's just my computer in here and my text.
Oh, did it go off?
You did. No, it didn't? Okay.
No? Okay, you're good
Okay.
then. Oh, let me scan you in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Okay. Let's walk around and find someone else before we part ways. So I've got 44 battery percent, so I'd rather drain it all before we leave part.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's get a shot holding the 3DS. Yeah. So I can do that. Let's get the shot of VidCon in the background. So yeah. So you can hold it with your hand. Just yeah. God, no. Hold it together like this, and then just okay, the VidCon shot. Yeah. We're trying to get the perfect shot. This is so hard. All right. So I think I'll have to screen cap that later.
All right.
So let's go move. So did you go check out the San Francisco store? Oh my God, they have so much Pikmin stuff. You know, they had Pikmin Bloom. They have another event in July. So.
Dude, this one time where I came, I was walking down like the LA Strip or whatever.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago here. And I'm like, this is like media central. Like there's a dedicated Funko Pop store. I've got to find at least something Pikmin.
Yeah.
Nothing. This was before Pikmin 4 came out, so I guess. Or maybe
I can give you the. I have
came out.
the Pikmin Bloom pamphlet. So when we do meet up tomorrow, and I hope we do, for DDR, because Bo Blacks and I get a match.
Good to see you again.
I think that's the Toasty guy I met earlier. Just Toasty.
Yeah.
So did you ever watch the death battle between Homelander and Omni-Man?
No.
Oh my God, you'd love it.
Dude, that would be crazy. Yeah. Did it recently come out?
No, it came out like 2 years ago, and I made a joke to my brother. It was like, this is me in a competition. I'm Omni-Man, and my opponent is Homelander. And I just go up to him like, I'm gonna rip your heart out, and I'm gonna make you eat it. And that's a promise. And my brother's like, I'm just like, yeah, that's how I roll. No, my favorite is, so when my twin brother was sitting in the room with me, I did not upload the video. You know why? He screamed at me playing the game. He's like, you're losing, Nick, you're losing. And I'm just like, Robert, get the out of the room right now. I'm not playing with you in the room again. He is like, you know, it's really hard to show your brother how to make content creation with you.
Yeah.
You know what
I don't have a brother, so I
Well,
don't know.
you don't?
No.
Thank God.
No.
Thank God. You did not grow in the family of 6?
We're in a family.
Of what?
What?
Do
I
you have a
actually don't want
sister?
to say. But,
No, you don't have to. Do you at least have a sister?
Yeah, I do have siblings.
See,
so
good.
I've had a sister, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
See, that's why Blow Blacks is better, because he doesn't have to deal with the psychotic twin brother that I love.
Yeah, I definitely got a little bit.
We love our psychotic.
Coded,
We love our psychotic twin brothers. Robert, if you're in the chat, I love you. I love you, Robert.
I don't know. I made a circle instead of a heart. I'm holding a bag.
You were basically like Anna Kendrick in freaking Pitch Perfect. You know what I'm talking about? That one scene where she tries to make the heart.
No,
The funny thing was like when I was outside and I was at the what's it called, the one table, the Make-A-Wish table, and I was explaining to them, was it the song? I was explaining the Cup song from Anna Kendrick, the "You're Gonna Miss Me When I'm Gone." Yeah. I'm gonna have to show this to Craig and
Hell yeah, I think Craig would have been here, but obviously
I would-
such a fucking power player.
You know, the
for what?
the Irish love me. The Irish love me. They're
Yeah.
just like, because of my DDR. That's
Dude,
why they love
yeah.
me.
Irish love me too.
They do. They
I
do
might-
like it.
yeah.
Well,
I need to
Irish
go
and
to Ireland one day.
Irish and Canadians are so good together. They seriously. Oh my God! You know how many Irish guys I saw in Canada, especially the gay ones. You know why, right? Because the leprechauns have a rainbow. And the rainbow is representative of gay culture. Although apparently God now has the rainbow.
Yeah, God created the rainbow.
God
I don't know what's the copyright infringement on that.
Oh my God.
Like,
well, I'm pretty sure copyright lasts what, like 100 years?
Yeah, it expired for God and forgot to.
But apparently Mormons invited black people in 1978. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, the amount of controversy is real. It's like, this is how you get viral on YouTube, controversy. Ask Blowbacks about that.
Yes.
He's all king about that.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Like swimming controversy.
The Susie Lou stuff was my favorite arc.
Oh my God.
That's what I said to Tipster. I was like, hey Tipster, your Susie Lou anime arc is my... Hi! You look good. I like girls. You know, someone asked me if I'm allowed to like girls because I'm gay. I'm like, I'm more than just gay. I'm homo-flexible because I do yoga. So my favorite is Tessa. She's like, Nick, are you gonna let me have your babies? What do you mean by that, Tessa? She's like, Nick, I've always had a crush on you because you were like the better Abdallah. I was like, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm not kidding you.
Is it just people made Tamagotchi like videos?
Tomodachi.
Or Street Pass videos?
Yeah, actually he did Street Pass too. But I definitely covered it more. Like he would stop playing the Street Pass stuff and I finished most of the games.
As soon as it's not day one, like
yeah.
Day two, like why would I play that? You know?
Right. No, that's how that rolls. Tails says, I wish I was there. I guess I'm the only one in chat.
Wait, Tails is right here.
We got Tails right here.
Yeah, what?
Tails is my favorite Sonic character.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Sonic character?
Shadow. But Tails has always been like a close second.
Aww.
And Metal Sonic.
You know why Tails is my favorite?
What?
He always told me to believe in myself when I was going through depression and sadness.
Yes.
See,
and
Tails
he kicked Robotnik's ass in Sonic Adventure
Oh my
1.
God. I'm basically like if Sonic is like, if who would your friends would be Sonic? Who of your friends would be Sonic? If you were Shadow,
I like Shadow. I don't feel like I am Shadow.
Who do you feel like you're most?
I might be more like Sonic. I'm not.
So okay, if you're
know.
if you're Sonic and I'm Tails and Robotnik kills you, I'm just like, Robotnik, you're dead, and they're just like, oh my God, Tails, you do that for me? Well, yeah, he killed you. Oh my God, Tails, I love you.
Oh my God, I'm dead and
Imagine if Tipster was Robotnik.
Oh, that works.
That does work.
That works.
If Tipster
he even has the sunglasses on sometimes.
He does.
Yeah. He just needs a mustache.
I actually do have the Robotnik sunglasses a little bit.
Yo.
This is actually more the Albert Wesker sunglasses. So we need to like bombard Tipster and him like, hey Tipster, where's my Nanudo as like Albert Wesker and have full black. And he's like, oh my God, it's you. It's like in the flesh.
Yeah, we should turn around.
We will. I think this is the
Yeah. Just walk and.
I'm having a lot of fun with you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm having fun too.
This guy saved my VidCon. This guy, it's like we're just.
Yeah.
This guy saved my VidCon. Can we say it in chat? Bo Black saved the VidCon.
VidCon as a whole, not just for you, but for everybody.
Oh my God! Like he is my hero.
Yeah.
He is my buddy. He is my pal. So.
We did it. We made
Creekcraft is streaming at VidCon now. Well, that's nice. But you want us to find him?
Yeah.
You want us to find Creekcraft?
He can rate us.
He can rate us.
Yeah,
Does he want to rate us?
Unconsensual raid to us.
Oh my God. So I got a Gmail account thing. Nice on Reddit. That's nice.
I'm gonna stop at the bathroom first. Go ahead.
So what's going on here? I'm hanging out with my good friend Bo Blacks. So I found him out from his Twitterverse thing from like late 2018-ish, 2019, through certain events that happened that we don't have to discuss. We've already discussed it a million times. And basically all you need to know is Bo Blacks is one of the OGs.
Yes.
He is the OGs.
Been around for a while.
I saw you were friends with the gamer from Mars. I already knew you.
Yeah.
Like you guys are tight.
Yeah.
So he actually responded to one of my things. You know what's funny is I actually responded to one of his tweets about the Eiffel Tower, and I said, hey, I got a street pass at the Eiffel Tower, and I held my 3DS up.
Yeah.
And you know what my one friend Dimitri says to me? Nick, could you do me a favor? Did you tell this already? About getting a street pass at North Korea? Imagine getting a street pass in North Korea.
Yeah. Is that even possible?
I need to do one. I need to do a street pass short with you. I'd be like, can you get a street pass with Bo Blacks?
Yeah.
So.
You really didn't bring that 3DS around.
Well, I have an extra one for you to use.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Yeah, well, you won't get my real me either.
I know. That's the problem, but we'll eventually get it.
Yeah.
Would you bring your 3DS if you went to West?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't bring my 3DS here because, like, who's going to have Street Pass if it comes besides you? I didn't know you'd be here, so, like, yeah, but if we're going to a gaming convention, we got to see the OGs before when I went to PAX in 2016, 3DS was a thing. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
got Street Pass all the time.
So let me ask
now if you get Street Pass, you're like, oh my god, respect, you know?
Oh yeah, major, massive cred points.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: what do you think of Big the Cat from Sonic? He's what?
He looks
Froggy. Well, you know, when I was playing the Street Pass fishing game, I basically was like, Froggy. Well, when I'm doing the thing. I mean, honestly, the fishing portion is so like negligible in terms of bad because the rest of the game is fun. I don't care. Like you can kind of just like write it off. What do you think of the first Sonic Adventure?
I like it. I think some people like it more than I do.
The first one?
Yeah, the first one.
I think the second one's better. I like that they streamlined it.
Yeah.
I don't think they needed the open world aspect as much. Like, I appreciate it because it's like very GTA.
Yeah, I liked it, and it would have kind of been nice to have something like that in Sonic Adventure 2. But I think Sonic Adventure 2 is just a more fun game, even though Sonic Adventure 1 has some things that are just better than Adventure 2.
It does.
Like the treasure tracking.
When I was in San Francisco, basically they would be like, why do I feel like you're in Sonic Adventure, Nick? Because that's where it was inspired.
Yes, that's where City Escape is.
Yeah, the first and second games. Because believe it or not, Station Square is kind of inspired by San Francisco.
Yeah, I can probably never go to San Francisco because I'll see that hill, start trying to roll down and like kill me, like hurt myself, you know?
Well, at least you're not hipster big, 'cause then you'd really be
Oh yeah, he'd probably be better at it than me.
Well, he would gain more velocity.
Yeah.
So if in a downhill race, he might beat you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it's all about the momentum, right?
yeah, I'm just waiting for YouTube to copyright my stream because of the music. You know, YouTube's like, you have copyright music. You're not popular enough to get away with that. My favorite was a friend of mine was showing me this one guy on Instagram, showing him how he could use like Teddy Swims music, and I had to explain to him like, Peter, this guy has over 1 million followers on Instagram. He can get away with this. Sadly, this is how the slated scale of social media works. If you're really popular, you can use certain aspects that other people can't. So if I try to even Buckley though, to be fair, Buckley is, you know this, Buckley? So I love his content, although I do critique it from time to time. You know, I didn't like Todd in the Shadow's recent review of Ordinary. It just came off as pious. I was like, I did a review on it, and I'm basically being scathing, and then people are like, why does this guy have mental illness? And I'm just like, I can't have a fun scathing review, screw you guys.
Yeah,
So-
like I hate it when like people react like excited for the camera or whatever. Like, oh, Switch go on, and people are like, wow, you're really that soy over a game? You're an adult. Calm down. It's like it's entertainment. We're just
Right.
having fun
We're
and
having fun.
lighting it up. Like,
And we can riff each other too. It doesn't have to be hard feelings.
Yeah, everyone has to, like, I feel like some people who watch content creators just think that they're like, it's just like, you know, that's how they always are.
I really wish I had my selfie stick right now. I hate that I lost it. It sucks. I wish they sold selfie sticks.
Yeah, they should. I mean, it's VidCon.
Seriously, they could make a killing. They could make a killing.
Make a killing off of it, but they won't because they're too busy, I don't know, putting up Nano now.
Have you played Bravely Default before?
No.
Did you know Square Enix actually contacted me personally to promote Bravely Default on the 3DS? I know. You know, everyone's like, oh, Nick, you're not that popular, so you're not that good. I went to like 8 E3s, guys. How many packs? 8 E3s. So 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 73s, right? I went to 73s. I went to the Art of Video Games exhibit in the Smithsonian. I talked to Mike Micah. Yeah, Square contacted me. And I'm even friends with the Golan Harris guy it was originally Golan Harris, and now Chad's Chad. So I have contacts. I don't need to be friends with Triforce or Abdallah to have those contacts. In fact, you know what's funny? Is Abdallah would be like, Nick, I lost my Bravely Default stuff. Could you give me more? No, Abdallah, I'm not going to give you more stuff that you lost. No, Abdallah, I'm not going to do this for you. No, Abdallah, you need to just talk to your wife because she's probably going to divorce you. As I've seen many years before. Yeah.
predicted that?
Oh yeah. I told my friends, I was like, she's gonna divorce him. She's gonna divorce him. Like, yeah. I know it's right away. You wanna know how I know?
She let's played him.
You love it.
Yeah,
it's like,
I got half
like,
that day one LP.
And like people assume that because I'm gay, I love drama, and it's like, look, I don't love drama. I love getting rid of drama. That's what I love.
Yeah.
I love getting it gone, honey.
Yeah, I love processing it and shitting it out and getting it over with.
Exactly. That's what we like. We don't like being around drama. We like it being over.
Yeah.
Unlike
See
tipster.
you guys again.
Hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, man? Yeah. This is the thing. Hey guys, what's up? You know, Plain Rock was on a panel last year. Actually, I'm serious. Street Pass Live 3, he broke his 3DS in half.
That's what he does.
Yeah, that's what he does, right? Yeah. He broke it on my Street Pass Live 3 panel.
Did you hear what he did to Dream?
Oh my God, what do you do to Dream?
He just said he's irrelevant. It's crap things.
He does that all the time.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing about Plain Rock, and I do like him, is he says so many like sensationalized things. You're just like, after a point, it's like, okay, you're losing a little bit of that flair. And then when he did the Nintendo Switch 2 breaking, I was like, that's the Plain Rock we love. That's the Plain Rock we love. That's the Plain Rock.
I gotta go.
Okay.
All right. You got this.
So what else you got going on? What's up? Mama? What's going on?
I don't know what's happening.
You don't know what's happening? So we're kind of wrapping up soon. So we're at 35%. I'm getting like, yeah. So
VidCon, what would you rate it out of 10?
6. Yeah, I'm being harsh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe even a 4, maybe even 5.
Well, if I gave it, maybe I'd give it a 7.8 out of 10. Needs more water.
Yeah,
You like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, high five on that one.
yeah.
High five. Woo! Yeah.
The classic, dude. Classic 3DS. I kind
Yes.
of like 3DS.
I love what they-
retro now, man.
3DS is retro.
Yeah.
And then basically the father of gaming.
Yeah,
Everyone's
now you're
calling.
retro.
I'm fucking daddy right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I turn into a grandpa. You know, my nephews and nieces were like, Uncle Nick, we love you. And then when I took out my niece Layla, you know what she said to me? Thank you, Daddy. I mean, Uncle Nick. And I was like, oh my God. And like, I'll never forget, you know what the most uncomfortable, let me tell you real fast, you'd love it. So my niece said to me, while my parents were driving the car back from my Emma's first communion, she said to me, Nick, why don't you have a wife? And I had to think very carefully to say what I had to say. And basically I said to her, in front of my parents, I said, you know, Layla, I haven't found the right person yet. But if I do, I'll introduce you to them one day. And my parents were like biting their lip, like, oh my God, Nick, please don't introduce. Please don't introduce. You don't look too old. I'm 37, I take care of myself better than Tipster. So, yeah. So does Bo Blacks. Bo Blacks could down Mayo and he'd still look better than Tipster.
Yeah.
Just watch out till your metabolism slows down, play more DDR. Yeah. So, yeah. Conversation with my nephew about what? So, hold on 1 second. So, what do we got here? Oh, this is the YouTube Shorts department?
We could go full circle and end the stream in the same place we started.
We could. Nick in his 60s? I'm not in my 60s. Shut the hell up. No, someone tried to say I'm 40. I'm not 40 yet. When I'm 40, I'll announce it on the channel.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know what you'd laugh at the most?
What?
When I was doing these Pokemon streams with my second boyfriend from Northern Ireland, his name's Mark, and before he said to me, Nick, you'll never believe about Claxley. What about Claxley, Mark? Claxley's spinal evolved form is so gay. And I just looked at him and I said, Mark, it doesn't matter how gay the Pokemon looks. It only matters how good it is in battle. So why don't you just shut up and let the Pokemon battle? The best part is, his nephew Lewis comes up to me, and he's sitting in the corner. And you know what Lewis says to me while Mark's there? Nick, I want to tell you my favorite starter Pokemon. All right, I'm all ears, Lewis. Quaxley. Hey, Mark. Your nephew likes Quaxley. What do you think about Quaxley? You want to tell your nephew, Lewis, Mark, about what you think of the evolved form of Quaxley and how it's gay? Yeah, we know about that. Oh, you know what the best part is? So Lewis is a big fan of Abdallah. And so Lewis comes up to me, he's like, Nick, what do you think about Abdallah? And so I have these Pokemon pins from E3. And I give them to him, and I was like, before I give them to you, Lewis, can you do me a favor? What's that, Nick? you need to unsubscribe and block Abdallah. And he's like, are you serious? He's like, you want to be my nephew? You can't follow him. And he's like, okay, Nick, I'm doing everything you say. I'm blocking right now, and I'm deleting all my past comments. Good. Now you can have your Pokemon Fit Stick. I'm gonna name you my starter. Mike Quaxley is gonna be Captain Nick. And I was like, see, that's what Uncle Nick likes. He doesn't like you following Abdallah, because if you follow Abdallah and you're and I'm the uncle, we're gonna have a talk. But it's okay. Anybody else that wants to be a fan with Abdallah, they're welcome to. But if you're related to me, no dice. So no, we don't do that. We don't do that. And then he shows me all of his fake mons. I'm kind of sitting there. Last story about Mark. So he had the youngest kid. I believe his name is Oliver. So Oliver just comes up to me and he's like, Nick, I'm bored. So I pick up Oliver and I throw him up in the air. And he loves it so much. He's like, Uncle Nick, I love you throwing up in the air. So then Mark calls me when I leave Northern Ireland. He's like, Nick, I can't believe you threw my nephew in the air. Why is that, Mark? Because now I have to do it for American. Oh, sounds like you need it, Mark. Sounds like you need it. Sounds like you're a sociopath, Mark. I don't like you, and that's why I broke up with you. I should show you the video when I broke up with him. You know what I did? I gave him an empty Nintendo Switch box, and then I said to him, I don't want you to talk to me the rest of my life. Get the hell out of my life, and I don't ever want to see you again. I borrowed that from Indiana Jones. I basically was like, yeah, no. So I have to deal with enough drama in my own life, and so does Bo Blacks.
Yeah.
My favorite will always be the Susie Lou 6 video.
Yes.
And Rachel Messer.
The 6 video with the thumbnail.
Yes.
Of the 6 forehead that just got so crazy because each thumbnail her forehead increased a little bit.
I know.
So for number 6, I just made
back when John Swan was not bad.
Yeah.
Back when John Swan.
That was pre-John Swan.
That was pre.
Far gone era.
Oh my God.
COVID,
and I just said,
COVID.
you know what's sad? I said to Tipster, John Swan's going places. John Swan.
Too.
And then he did that. I was like, we all believed in you. We all believed in you.
You
It's like
betrayed us.
It's Tyra
You
Banks.
lied.
It's like, you know
You
Tyra
lied.
Banks' meme? She's like, we all trusted you. We all believed you. So I think we're going to end the stream here. So Bo Blacks and I can do a few things off stream.
Yes.
So, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Go check out Bo Blacks' channel. I basically, tagged it in the title. So, yeah. And he's also on Twitter. And also,
And Instagram?
Bo Blacks is going to have to follow me on Twitter eventually. Because I'm really
Yes.
disappointed your phone doesn't work. So, this is the coolest VidCon I've ever been to because Bo Blacks is like an inspiration for me. So,
Yeah, thank you.
the guy's cool. Like, what can I say? He loves Pikmin and he's named himself after a Bulborb, but he's not Bulborb. He's Bo Blacks.
Yeah.
So that's what we love about
Spreading
Bo
the
Blacks.
good word Pikmin. Some people might know the term Bo Blacks more than Bulborb, where it comes from, So
Yeah.
I'm out doing Miyamoto. Miyamoto's pissed. You stole my fucking enemy name. So he's like, yeah, I've met him. Miyamoto.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also met Bill Trinan. You know Bill Trinan?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you know. And Charles Martinet.
Yeah.
He did a shout out for my Street Pass Princeton back in 2014.
Hell
It's
yeah.
on my Instagram.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my God, so cool. I will,
Right.
Tessa. Anyway, Tessa's my unofficial girlfriend. She's a mod in my chat.
Hi, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa.
Shout out to Tessa
I
from
know.
VidCon.
How can a gay man have a straight girlfriend? Because she's just a girl that's a friend. So, anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Go check out Bo Blacks over here. This man is he needs a girlfriend. He's single and he's ready to mingle. So, like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, guys. We love it. Woo. All right, sending now.